Mm-hmm. I'm trying to stop smoking it, but I just can't stop smoking the jaw tester at the moment. It's so good. Anyway, hello goblins. It's Chris, Eldritch Pipes. It's another this week's pipes, and I'm smoking Esoterica's Dorchester. What am I going to do? It's just like, it's so funky. Because of course Germain's are one of the last blenders that still age their tobaccos. And because this tin was from 2020, so it's 5 years in the tin as well. Oh, man alive. Uh-oh. I've got a new favourite? I don't know. This just seems to be the theme of it's more or less winter now. And this just is like the song of winter. If you get me. Yesterday we did a bonanza watching of Stranger Things. Stranger Things 5 was released yesterday, or at least the first 4 episodes. We watched 3. We tried to only watch 2, but it just wasn't going to happen. So we ended up watching 3, which is like quite the cliffhanger. And so we've got to watch. We've been holding off today to save it for the evening. Because then part 2 isn't out till Christmas Day. And then part 3, New Year's Day. Yeah. Oh, I meant to say a quick thank you. I should have done it weeks ago, but I have to hold my hand up and say I'm really bad with names. I'm terrible. I get there in the end, in the end, but it does take a little while. And actually, I met this chap at Vegas, and he gave me a really lovely gift. And then after Vegas, I was thinking, who was that guy? Because visually, he's really recognisable. Like, got like shoulder length hair, like blonde beard, wore a hat with a feather in it, as I seem to recall. I was like, who was he? Fortunately, he contacted me because he's part of an online pipe group, and asked would I join them for a session. So his name is Adam Pezdek, and I think he's known online as Bearded Leatherneck. That's who he is on Instagram. And he made me this cool pipe stand. So that is the Necronomicon sigil, or the sigil that's often printed on the copies of the Necronomicon. Whether that be fake versions of the fabled Necronomicon or of the collected works of Lovecraft. But isn't that cool? I love the green, obviously, but like the green, like fading, and then how like to stamp and cut that sigil out, I don't know, but anyway, really nice. So thanks, Adam. Right. Last week, you may remember, I said that what I really wanted to do next week was to try and make a smooth Viking horn. I guess what I should have really wished for is to win £1 million, because apparently my wishes were being answered. So I've got a smooth Viking horn to show you. I guess I was inspired again by Vegas. So many people were doing smooth pipes at Vegas. And smooth isn't generally what I go for. I go for a carved or sandblasted aesthetic. But some smooth pipes, in the styles that I do them, are beautiful things. And the horn is one of them. I mean, actually, the horn is it's really one of them. Because of the way the grain flows up the shape, it's a beautiful thing. But anyway, I've got a pipe that's available, and I'm going to show you that first. He is a nice, fat author. Kind of in a monochrome look is the way I'm calling it. So it's a black sandblast with black and white stem. This is not like normal black and white Cumberland. This is the black and white in the style of the Bakelite resin that I've been doing. Not currently available. We haven't finalised this guy yet. So, it's on a piece of resin that's not available to the public. Ooh. Really nice ring grain on display, which is that's what we like to see. See curving over the bowl and the shank. Pretty nicely detailed. Get it in focus. A very different look from the black and white Cumberland. The black and white Cumberland style figures very finely. So it's it's either speckled white in the black, or at the other end of the rod, it's speckled black in the white. But really curvaceous little author. Well, not so little. So, if a rather modern styled author takes your fancy, then send me an email at devilsreef@gmail.com, or catch me on the Instagram. Wait a moment. I was just going to rush into showing the horn then. I thought, no, hang on. Drum roll, please. Yeah. So you can see what it's all about. It's just that straight grain, just flowing up the shank, up the bowl. That's a beautiful thing. No top stain on this guy, so it's just black and briar. The colour that you can see in between the black grain is just natural briar colour. That's bird's eye. And then straight grain flowing up the bowl. Slightly, the bowl has a bit of a camber to it. I'm leaning away now from the straight. It used to just have a straight rim, but I'm preferring just a bit of a bow to it. I quite like it. Can you hear that little yappy type dog? It must be the evening howl. Or whatever they call it in 101 Dalmatians when the dogs communicate from town to country via it's the evening something or other. And paired with a very subtle piece of moss Cumberland. I didn't want loads of green in this. In fact, it's mostly black, but just with like these little flashes of green in it, which is the way I wanted to go for this one. I didn't want it to dominate, but I wanted a little bit of that going on. So yeah, not seen very often, but here it is. It was available yesterday. I was going to post it as available, but I was showing one of my friends, and he went, "I'll have it." I went, "Oh, okay. That's fine." So there you go. Viking horn. Love it. I feel like I've almost got to do a little countdown now. There's just 2 weeks left to go. I sort of down tools after the second week of December. Take a well-earned rest. And and try and just spend a lot of time with the family. Chill the heck out. And then start planning for January, when things kind of rocket off again in the usual way. Which reminds me, I should say, if you are interested in a commission, I'm now currently booking for, he said, I should have prepared for this, but I didn't. You know what, I just do it on the fly. Commission list. Now booking for the end of July. In fact, the final week in July is when I've got the next space free. So if you're interested in a commission for next year, now's the time to get in. So if you're interested in either the author or some kind of commission, bring me an email. That's how it's done. Right. That's it for me. I should be back next week, all being well. Probably with some pipes. I shouldn't wonder. You know, again, if all goes well. Oh, one last thing. I'd done a second buy of Briar. Normally I'm like, I have like maybe 50 blocks on hand, and those blocks will see me for about 4 months. But I was starting to get a little weary of that. I thought I really needed a deeper supply. And so I was suddenly found myself in a situation to do another one. So I'm now, I feel like I've got Briar from wall to wall at the moment. I haven't. It's actually quite a small supply, I guess, in the scheme of things. I kind of can't help thinking that maybe other pipe makers just have like some cellar absolutely jam-packed with Briar. It's just me that likes living on the edge. Well, I don't like it, but sometimes that's just the way things are. All right. Okay. Till next week. Take it very easy. Your loyal pipe maker.